Okay, so back at it again for let's say, yeah, for this extension work. So continuing on from a few hours, okay, let's see, yeah, a few hours ago. I guess the stream says 10 hours ago, maybe. It's not. It hasn't. It's been longer than 10 hours. I mean, sure than 10 hours, really. One time I fell asleep and woke up and got back on. So it's been. I woke up at like 9 a.m. It's now 11. Went outside, got some sun, because I don't know, it's like really cool during the nighttime. So when I wake up, I'm like really cold in my. So I go outside, making the sun read a little bit. So I'm outside and on the balcony was like with two hoodies on and a hat on, like a beanie, just to get the core temperature up, just to bake in the sun, right? Then I come inside, and then my body temperature's risen. Then I have a cup of tea, and I think I'm mostly good now. So I guess let's get started. Let's set up our. I think it's waterlogged. Start our server. Yeah, we'll go back and fix all of this. Some probably today. So for today, we're going to start working on. Okay, this is running, right? Why isn't this showing? Okay, something off there. Let me fix this first. I don't. If you see, I don't know if you can see, but it's like I want these two numbers to be aligned because goal and total are about the same. I don't know. At least I want the values to be, I guess, positioned at the end. And this is an aquarium. Aquarium. Let's go. It's this, right? Oh, okay. I understand why. Um, so put them together. So either maybe can I just put it in a span? Oh no. Okay, I messed up. This entire thing should be in here. I want it to be like that. Let's see if that works. No, I guess I have to set like a certain word for it. And I want. Let me set like with do we I guess 1/2. Oh no. Yeah, okay, that, and I want this to be okay, mostly um maybe I use two different spans. I don't know. Okay, let me set as maybe if I set a width for it. If I set the width to be like 12, it's probably more like 8. Oh no, it has to be larger. Okay, let's see. Um, 20, 20 is probably too large. Probably around like 60. Oh, maybe not. Let's say 28. No, that's 24. Uh, okay, so I have this. Oh, okay, no, I want this to be larger. With 1/2. Let me make it. Okay, maybe 1/2 is fine. And then, yeah, let me just make it with full. Okay, let me just flex and justify between. Okay, maybe that'll fix all of it. So let me just copy this, remove this, copy this inside, and this should be, oh, yeah, okay, that's more like it. But maybe, what if I make it a third? 1/2 to a third? Nope. What's in the middle? Like, I'd be middle point, 40%, 2/5 maybe? Yeah, 2/5. That'll be 40%. Okay, let's, 1/2 is too much space between them. So what if I just go with, let's go 32, let's see. Oh, okay, so let's go 24. Yeah, 24 is good. Maybe set this to min width, maybe. I don't know how much larger this can get. Yeah, maybe that will account for like a majority of, say, someone drinks more than whatever this amount. Let me see. If someone gets to like 4-digit values, Oh, that's a lot. That'll be a lot of water. Okay, let me see how much is that. Okay, yeah, maybe not. What if I don't remove? I remove the max width. It'll be more like 2/3, I guess, or not 2/3. Okay, why doesn't this? Oh, I didn't. All right, we're full. Oh no. Let's say max width would be like not 2/3. So let's go 60% would be let's say 3/5. If you're drinking that much water, that's too much. Yeah, I'm wasting time just clicking. I could probably just go to the store and update it. 20,000, okay, 20,000. Or maybe just have it convert into liters. Okay, so if I inspect it, this would be, this is not 2/3. Okay, so yeah, maybe just have it. All right, okay, let's go and reset errors. No, I think that's because I tried to open it without the server running. So I can clear all this. All right, so um, yeah, that's fine. It's a huge gap, but I'd rather like 24 is too small, I think. So it'd have to be like in the middle. And there's no like 26. It would have to be custom. So unless I know whatever 24 is, I'm not gonna bother with it. So that's like or maybe okay, so I guess so four I think a RAM is like what, 4 pixels? So or I think the grade system they use Tailwind uses, I think one RAM is 4 pixels maybe. Is that right? So it'd be 32 times if I have 20, I want 26 times 4, so it'd be maybe, well, if I look at it, it's, this is 350, right? So it'd be 150. So I'll maybe, I want minimum width to be like 120 pixels, really. Kind of makes sense. I can guesstimate that. Nope. Maybe it's just 100 pixels. Let's make it a 110. in the middle, just a little bit. Yeah, that's maybe 105. Yeah, I would say that's good. Probably never gonna get, okay, maybe just 100. The minimum wage, because 1800, you're never gonna get past 1800, really, in a day. You're getting, at least you won't reach to what, 10,000? Past 10,000, that's, you're drinking, you're a horse, man. I don't even know if horses drink that much. Okay, so we start off with wasting time fixing an eyesore. Not wasting time. Eventually, we have to come back and maybe, it's just some OCD behavior. I mean, well, I guess not if considering this. I'm just leaving it hanging there. Uh, let's commit this style. Start align tutorial and goal values visually. Okay, so what I say we're gonna do? Okay, so we're gonna create a new view, right? And not gonna worry about creating new branches and stuff. There's this repo is public, but it's not gonna be contribute. I mean, other people working on it. Usually, I guess usually people don't work on a project unless they say, "Oh, you have issues." You have, I mean, you have issues, or you say, "Oh, contributions welcome." Yeah, this isn't a project that gets like picked up or anything, so you don't have to worry about it. And like I can force push and everything, I don't care. So we have to do, what are we doing? What are we doing? Oh yeah, settings. Okay, so let's go with settings. So views, let's add a settings view, settings file, and mostly gonna be the same thing. We'll have its own, maybe own store. Yeah, I think it'll, yeah, make sense to have its own store. So whatever I had from stores dot index, that would be the settings store now. So let's mostly copy this, and instead of aquarium and whatever, and today's store, we don't need the store. Let's let's comment this out. Let's comment this out. Let's no, maybe keep it on. Import. Okay, let's rename the store to be pop up. No, where is it? Wait, where is the stores? Oh, okay, there it is. Stores. Name this to be settings. Call it settings store. And okay, let's work on this first. So let's add some typings for it. So type settings, and this time will have default values as well. Although we don't really need it because settings are set on installation, right? But there could be a case where we're to update it, like we release it, then we want to add more settings. So it would be here. So I guess you would have to write something that updates. Okay, let's not worry about that. So intake would be okay. Let's always have. I don't want undefined values no more. We'll always have a value. So intake. Hold on. Well, I don't even need it anymore. I'm just gonna put number. Measurement default would say measurement. Ease there, yeah, I think so. String, but I think you can. I don't know. You can set the type and the default value. Let's see, TypeScript set type and default value. Okay. Oh no, they're talking about. I'm talking about more like. Oh, that's in the class. I want it more in type definitions or the interface even. Nope. I could probably search more. No, just no, no before. Okay, let's not worry about it. Let's just okay. Measurement enabled would be a boolean. Oil would be a number. Low would be a number. What else is there? All right, so I think those were the previous ones, but we need. And I'm going to try to reorder them to be, I guess, based on line length. All right, so measurement. So we need start time, I guess. Start time would be a string. It's going to be a date time, but like, I don't know how, I don't want it to be like an actual, it would be like a hour and minute thing. It'll be a string, but we want to have, I guess, the, the shape of a hour string, hour minute string. Doesn't make sense. Okay, so then we have default. Probably can move all of this. We can move this out of this file. We don't need this any longer, but so default settings. All would be 1800. Total would be 0. I don't know if we need the total for the day. We have the goal. Yeah, we don't. Okay, yeah. So this is where we don't need the intake at all or the total because this is independent of what you put in. So we have the default goal value. We'll use this for every day, right? If someone updates this, that will be the need total for the day, for the current day and the following days, unless it gets updated again. So we don't need a total. Intake, I guess that's what we need. Oh, I already deleted it from here. So we do need intake. Would be the amount that each click button, I guess, accounts for. Click that button, it adds to the goal. I mean your total. Enabled, if this thing is enabled, If it's not, I guess you won't see any alarms or notifications and stuff like that. End time, I guess, is the starting date. So maybe you're on a computer from, let's say, 9 to 5, or at least working hours where you occasionally on and off the computer, where you can be like, if you have, yeah, so naturally where you can interact with this pop-up during those times. I mean, yeah, regularly, at least like every hour, every half hour. I mean, well, all right, so measurement, and I want to set an interval, really. Interval would be when you want to be alerted to, I guess, drink water or get a notification. Interval is when the alarm or notification. So okay, how do I do this? I use something similar in a different project using Rust. So in that, I think I had three different, okay, let's see. Okay, how do I want to do this? Okay, so if I have custom, so let's say intervals always, how do I want to represent it? In minutes? Okay, so I have custom, I have quarterly, I have hour, yeah, hour, I have, okay, I think I have to use an enum for this title. Rust has something, struct that you could use for this, and I think it maps well to, um, okay, I don't know, yeah, I could just use constants, like custom would be any, oh no, okay, if I set this to enum interval, I might just be setting myself up for something bad, but we'll see. So custom, oh, I don't know. 'Cause I'm trying to see how I'm going to relay this. If someone selects quarterly, it's gonna be like 15 minutes, right? Half hour would be every half hour. Then you would have something like hourly, and then every 2 hours. Yeah, so maybe, yeah, just those four presets every 15 minutes. If you just take a sip, I don't know how you do it. Every half hour, take a couple sips. Hourly, you take like a drink a cup or something. But for custom, it could be like 2 hours or maybe 45 minutes. And how would I know? So if someone sets, I would still have to store what the custom value is, right? What it maps to. Or maybe custom, okay. Maybe custom would be the absence. I mean, that is not quarterly at half hour or hourly. Yeah, it doesn't work as good. This does not work as good as Rust implementation where you could like pass in a value for it, like a custom type number, and then you could access that value, that number. So maybe I don't want to use, in this case. 'Cause not all of them will have values um, like say quarterly. Oh no, I want it to be uppercase. It would equal to 15, right? And half hourly would equal to 30. So it's all minute based really. Hourly would equal to 60. Yeah, does it even make sense to have interval like that? So if I set an interval, okay, how do I use interval as a type? I mean use as type. So okay. Yeah, I guess I could, I probably don't even need the interval. If I just make it a number, maybe I'm making it complicated. Let's just do a number. Interval would be a number, and let's say, oh no, interval, right? Where would it fit in? After like enabled, let's go a number. And interval would be, let's say, number would be based on minutes, right? So maybe every half hour, every hour, 60 minutes. I'm gonna make a note, even though I know, whatever. All right, so you have default settings. So this dot settings. Oh, wait a minute. So maybe I won't need to, because if I'm instantiating it here, writable, and then of type settings and default settings, default settings. Okay, so keep this here. This would just be rewrite this as this dot settings dot set data. And so that means it's going to be the same as before. So this would be fonts data would be a response dot settings, because it'll be a setting under the settings key, and changing this to be data. Okay, I'm gonna have to change this to settings. I guess settings now. It's no longer default, so get settings, increment amount, increment total, set settings. Okay. Um, I don't know if I want to what I want to do with this. 'Cause I don't know. I no longer need these, but I need a function that will update a particular. It'll be the same. So update settings, right? Update settings. So for every, so if I, so in the UI, there'll be more like a form, right? And there won't be like a save all. It'll be per thing. So enable toggled on or off. If you toggle it on, it updates in the background as well. So all it needs one setting, right? So it'd be the key, really, it would be a key and a value, really. And it would be key string value. Well, I don't know. I'm not gonna type it because it's gonna be the keys. It's either gonna be, yeah, number, string, or boolean, depending on which key it is. So let's not worry about that yet. So we do have get a key and we get a value. So we have settings would be get this dot settings, and then this dot settings dot update previous would be, so we return the object settings object previous, and we update this dot key to be this dot value, and that's it. And then we post a message to settings, settings really, and we just send in the entire settings to be updated. Oh, I guess just settings, because we already have it, right? Or we have to get it again because it's got updated. I don't know if this. I don't know. Okay, maybe just move this to the here, and then we just have to reset in settings. That makes sense. Okay, so that means we don't need this. We don't need to set the goal or the total, because these are all setters and getters for one value, but these values no longer exist. We don't need get water level. We don't need goal. It cleans up a lot of this, right? And it's less than 100 class. Well, how to say it? A class should not be more than 100 lines. But what can you do? What can you do? Sometimes it just is. It's not even a big class, so. All right, so we have the start. Let's move this down all the way to the bottom. Oh, okay. Yeah, I never changed this. Okay, 100. Enable Boolean truth, so that's the default. End time. Okay, so let's say, okay, we'll go like 9 end time. How am I gonna do this? 9 a.m. Oh no, that's start time. So if I go, oh, maybe I'd set this based on users locale. I'm not sure yet. I'm gonna just get rid of the measurement. I think that's gonna like trip me up some later on. 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Let's say it's that. Or maybe it's like 8 a.m. because you don't just get up and go on the computer and just start working. You're probably on computer earlier than that. It'll be an hour before. Maybe. So let's go like 8 a.m. and maybe you end it after later. Because this time, 8 a.m., it's maybe you're checking emails, you're checking stuff, you're getting just, preparing for the day. And then 6 p.m., you end at 5, maybe you take time to relax before you have to go, like, make food or stuff like that. All right, so let's save this and let's go to our background because we have to update this now. So this would be, um, I don't even know if I need any of this anymore. Calling set state and preparing. If I remove it, so really this is get settings. Okay, so I have to do the same thing to this, where if it doesn't exist, I want to set it. So if not response and this data provided, so set key would be just a key would be, or no, it would be the key would be settings. Yeah, this I don't think this key matches really. So it should more be like key would be okay. Either I don't know. Okay, response would be okay. So and this if key equals set settings, we get settings. I don't like hard coding it, so eventually we will have to get. So retrieve settings. Oh no. Okay, so this would be. Oh, what am I doing? How am I going to update it? This is a particular key. Okay, key. Okay, so I guess it's more like type. Key, I want to have key, okay, a message type and the key. So I want this to be type. This would be the type, and this would be the key. I mean, oh no. I want the type of guess the process won't do. Type of message really. It's the set today type. So and we want the key. So we probably want to send in the key. So let's go back to settings. We have if type. Oh no, okay, let's go back. And we want the type to be key. Oh no, just type dot response. The message type. So type is the result of type. So this to be type. Yeah, so I have that set up. And this to be type. Um, post message type would be, then I need the key. I need the key. Do I need the key? No, it's not. Okay, wait, wait a minute. Oh no, all I need is a type really, because I'm just updating the entire thing. Oh no, I do need the key. Oh, okay. Do I? Oh man, confusing myself. So if I'm updating the settings, I want. No, I don't need the key. I don't need the key for because it's just going to be rewriting the value from. So it'd be the data. I'm updating the entire thing. If type equals settings, set settings. I don't have to. Yeah, I don't need this for set, right? So I'm setting the entire thing. Yeah, I probably don't need this. What is log data? Why do I have to get the key first? I assume I don't even need this either. Let me just set it to data. We'll see if anything breaks. Let me delete that. Could be risky, but okay. So if there's no, try to get settings. There's no settings, but we do have data. We want to set key settings to be the values data. Then we want to return. So I don't need the key really. I don't need the key ever really. So let's go back here. Type data populate. Okay, so called populate. It sends a message to get the settings with no data. Data null. I could probably just have, instead of passing it, I could probably set the default data to null, right? Oh no, okay, okay. See, that's what I'm wondering because here I am trying to probably get rid of this uninstall setting the data on install. So why not just maybe instead on populate I send in the data. So it'd be instead get this dot settings. Instead of setting it null, just in case this hasn't been set up, I want to populate it. So realistically, I don't ever want to set this up. If I mean, I could just have it there, but I don't need to if I just have that it's set up, because this is stuff that will always be set up, I guess. Will always need to be set up. Get the settings and the defaults. All right. Okay, but then I have to worry about if settings changes, I'll have to update today as well. But let's not worry about that yet. Let's just try making sure this works first. That well, can't really make sure because we don't have a view for it. So let's go to what am I trying to do? Okay, oh no, wait, we have the settings. Um, let's go back to default view. Default view. No, I guess it would be the default stores dot today. Since we removed in the background that we're setting the date key, I mean today's value on install the extension. Now we want to now make sure that when we call populate, oh yeah, we do. We set into the value, I mean the data with it. Oh, so, yeah, so we're ahead of schedule for that, I think. So we can close it. We can close this. And let me get rid of this uninstalled. Maybe here we can have, we'll have like just set up the badge for it. All right, so we have, okay, update defaults. Data would be of type settings. So I guess we're pretty much good to go. So now in our settings screen, we want to use the, what is it called? Settings store. Settings store and import. All right, so we have a store, we have a port, and here, I guess on the view, we'll have, let's have an H1 just settings for now. And I think we went to putting this as sections maybe. I don't know. Fine. And there's no aquarium view. We might have a, no, we don't need a log list view. What we will need is, let's go back to default view. It has, no, I guess just use this, well, I guess each view, I mean, each component I guess measured its own its own padding, or the overall padding from the main. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. So default. We don't care. All right. So let's go back to, I think, app. So let's change our view now to be. So we have, I guess, multiple types. Let's have type view. Let's have default, and we have settings. And let's change this now to be, oops, settings, so we can work on it. And let's change this to an else. Import settings. In settings, I guess we pass in the port as well. Or maybe, okay, yeah, I'm thinking maybe we just, if we have just a single, we merge all the stores, then inherit from it that, I mean, allowing the posting messaging to be from a single store, so we don't have to keep passing port to down to the views. We'll see. Currently nebulous right now. Wait, do I have to keep watching for port again? Oh, settings, okay. Oh no, type settings. This should be view. All right, we have settings. I think, yeah, we do have that boundary. All right, so for our settings, really, what do we want? Our flex would be flex column. I think that's the default anyways. And then let's have a gap of like maybe 4. And then we have background, cyan, 400. I don't know, this color is terrible. And like height full and width full. Maybe. Yeah, maybe I might have to maybe change this color as well. Because otherwise it just seems okay, whatever. With gap of 4, padding P4. All right, so we have class equals font black, text black, text maybe just, okay, let's see what 2XL looks like. Ooh, not font black, font bold, semi bold. Uh, whatever, okay. All right, so we have, ooh, I don't really want to make this, maybe I don't even need this. The way I'm seeing it, so why would I need that first? What is imperative to have first? Okay, so maybe let's have a form. Maybe it doesn't need to be a form. Let's just try to lay this out. So we have input. Um, what do we need? Yeah, let's figure out what we need. So we need. Oh no, I can't. I can't write it here. Can I not? Oh, what was that? Hope that's not like a screenshot or something. I don't know what that was. Okay, let's try. Am I gonna write a comment? Okay, so I need, I guess, checkbox. No, toggle for enabled. Um, time input for start time. Time input for end time. I need a measurement. Uh, measurement. I guess select or drop down for or yeah, for either cup or milliliters, or I guess a liter. How much is no one's gonna drink a liter in one. Okay, and what else? I need what else? I need interval interval select. Oh no, okay, I guess yeah, this is where it's gonna be. Yeah, okay, maybe I do so interval for I guess quarterly, half hour, hour, 2 hours, right? Yeah. I won't probably use those terms. Let me 15 minutes, 30 minutes, or maybe oh, I don't know if it's interval. All right, so maybe it's not so select drop down. Maybe it's just time input as well. So you can just select, and then I just convert it into hours. Okay, let's try it. Okay, so maybe it's that instead. Okay. Okay, so I have for enabled Start and end time, measurement, interval. Okay, goal. Yeah, let's have a goal. Goal would be a number picker, I guess. Number, number, input, and intake. Also be number input. All right. I think that's what we'll do for now. For feature would be feature feature settings would be alarm sound, alarm sound. I guess maybe that's it. Be waves, glug, glug, etc. Yeah, I guess a reminder would be a select. It would be like either for now it would just be disabled and it'd be like a notification. And then for future it would be alarm, notification, maybe both. Oh no, okay. I don't wanna. All right, so let's just do the first whatever this is. First 6, 7. Okay, so you have form and you have a checkbox. Type. Okay, so you have an input. Okay, we might have to make this into components. Let me see if I want to go into the trouble of so uh creating my own components. I mean form elements or wait, what happened? Wait, why do you think I deleted it? It's crazy. Yeah, I'm trying to see if I want to like actually create all of this or no. It has error handling. I need some kind of validation. Hmm. We'll see. We'll see. Let's just get it the UI. We'll use the default. So type form type equals checkbox. Name equals, I guess, enabled. And I think maybe checked would equal to, ooh, let's have it true for now. But, oh no, yeah, let's just have true for now. And then we have to have a label. Okay, how does this work? And let's have a label. Okay, I guess maybe span. We'll move it into what's it called? Own components afterwards. So you have, we'll make this a div. We want this side by side, I guess. So we have copy is really two of them. Flex and justify between and widthful and stuff. Okay, so we have this span. Yeah, this probably more descriptive. Start time, end time. What does this mean in relation? Yeah, maybe I'll have like a modal that pops up. I don't know if that's gonna help though. Maybe the first time you go to a semi screen, the model comes up and you explain what these values mean, and then afterwards, each time you go back, it won't show it. Or because you'll have a flag. Oh yeah, so we already opened this model. But then you could click on it on help icon and it'll display the info again. Okay, time, start time, no, end time. I don't know what this is. I don't know if you can set the default time for it. Let's say, where is this time? Min, max. Set the value attribute. Okay, maybe you can. Okay, let's set the value. Yeah, we probably need to set the value to be whatever our default is in the store. But for now, let's just set it to be like 8 a.m. I don't know if you need the time. If you need meridian and 6, no, so it'd be 1800. All right, so 2, so we have measurement. Let's go. Yeah, okay, maybe this doesn't even need to be there. Why are we, opening the pop-up to turn this thing on or off. It would probably just be okay. No, I guess it has to be. If I look at this had to be there. So on here, maybe it's up. I don't know. I made up my mind yet. So measurement is not a checkbox, so it's going to be a select. And for sure, let's have a name of measurement. Check. Nope. Doesn't have a type. I have two options. Option cup, cup. Oops. And milliliters. And I think is that the default value? I think it's just value maybe. Let's see. Autofocus is disabled for multiple name sign required. So I have a name. Yeah, maybe I think it's value maybe. Let's go milliliters. Multiple, no, you don't pick one. Well, it can never be empty because there's no empty option. All right, so let's have interval. Interval. Not so okay. Okay, no, it'll be input. Would equal to time, I guess. Or would it be just a number? Let's go a number. Minimum would equal. You know, let's set the value to be 60. So every hour. And intake. Did I say go? Measurement. Okay, not go. Yeah, so I would have to know what this value is. I don't want to hard code this. Okay, so goal and intake. Goal intake. Yeah, I need different words for this. Intake is not it. Okay, so remind type. Maybe this should be at the bottom. So you have a remind type, and then you have select reminder. Change this to notification. Or maybe not even show it. Or maybe keep it on for now. Value equals notification. I just realized. Yeah, let me set the rest, but let me comment it out. Alarm. Oops. Alarm and let's. Ooh, keep spelling it the wrong way. And let's go both. So let's go back to select. I think option has a value. Let's see. Example. Option, yeah, it's value. You have a name, but need a value. That's the one that's chosen to place here. All right, so there we have a semblance of what it could be. But for checkbox, all right, so how does this work? So these are all, I guess, the same values. We want measurement milliliters. What the heck? As label. You want the label on its side or label on top? Wait, why does start time have a checkbox? Okay, no, this should be time. All right, okay, so maybe something like this. This we want it to be um, spread out. And yeah, I need this form to be full width. But yeah, maybe I don't even need this. section part. You could just read the form itself. And let's put like a gap of 6 maybe. I want to take up the whole page. Yeah, man, it kind of does. But that's like too big, maybe. 5, if there is one. At 5. And I want some form input to be um, columns, and this is right what I want to be full width, right? And spread apart. All right. So label. This is not to come to full width. But if I look at this, how do I make this larger? Oh, okay. Yeah, all right. Is there? Okay, some of them don't need to. Can you just set like some kind of so maybe 2 different types? I don't know. For input, like say for this one, I still want it to be column, right? Really, basically the same for this, except this would be, I don't need to justify end part. Yep. And maybe, let's see, what is this medium? Oh, that's already medium? Large? Ooh, no, it's gotta be a middle ground. No, that's, ooh, no. Let me go back to like 18 pixels or something. Let's go to 16. Yeah, maybe that works. Let's try 14. Yeah, 14. All right, so I did not set a value for this, or what? Where would this have been? Maybe if I put 0.8. Oh, there it is. Okay. And let's try this. Yeah, so the way I'm seeing it is like I would have to update the styling for this and the drop down. So I don't want, oh, yeah, I don't like that. And I don't like this checkbox. It's fine, but if you see how um, I had to the native checkboxes, well, or I guess even here, I had to, I'd rather have that. Just go to copy the style from here, whatever that is. And then the same for the select. It's kind of better. It's not completely better, but it's marginally better than. But I don't need to for the select. I only ended up doing this, changing this because the native select would have had like I think there's I don't know. There's gotta be like 15 to 20 options here. It would have went all the way up here when you open the select. The native browser select would be like this high, or it might even just like flow outside of the the web page. Yeah, it would have been like all the way to the bottom here. Either it goes all the way up or it goes sinks below it as well. There's only like two options, so it's not a big concern, but I just want to have a prettier view of it. Maybe if I'm going to do it to this checkbox, I might as well do it to the select as well. And this, if I'm going to do it to the okay, yeah, see where I'm going. If I do it to one, I have to do it to all of them. Okay, so really for this one, select label. So do I move them all into one single component? I mean, different components like the select and whatever. Because there's only really if type is what is it? Yeah, this I guess its own component for select. Then I just pass in the name and the options. Whereas for okay, maybe I don't really need to worry about that. If I could just have it all on one page. It doesn't have to be components really, because I'm only doing it once. It's not going to be used in any other views. This form input, so I think it's fine. Maybe just increase this width and increase this width as well. Yeah, let's have this be the same as well with um, oh no, not this. Um, oops. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Just have a slight gap, like maybe four. Yeah, okay, fine. Maybe even larger. go 6. And this one, text end maybe. Oh no, not that. I'll keep getting it. Okay. This text. Okay, so yeah, that's this. Is this 1/2? Okay, so this is 1/2, but that means let me put that same gap between. Nope. Yeah, gap of 6. So that means this should be 1/2 too, I guess. There, yeah, I want it to be lined up like that. And so we have span goal in milliliters. Could this be could I just make this the same? Have them separated like that. Measurement. Oh no, maybe it's too much. This goal in milliliters, it's numbers and numbers. Yeah, maybe I could group them. Goal in milliliters intake. All right, so maybe yeah, I'm trying to see. So if these two could be side by side, this and this, because it's the same kind of. So if I go like that, and then it'll just be the same of this, and this would be the other side, and maybe this becomes a component. It's number and number, right? Well, similar enough. Same, I guess, class. Oops, okay. I don't need the in part. So let me make that shorter. Yeah, okay. Ooh, why is this longer than it should be? Oh, because this takes up longer room. Let's reduce the gap maybe. Wait, why is this no? Okay, let me see. Oh yeah, why is this thick? Why would this? Did I not? Okay, did I set a max width for it or something? Because this, how is this like all the way? Ain't that okay? Text number width one half, maybe not one half. Whoa. Yeah, okay, maybe I gotta set the class or width for it. No, okay. Okay, there. Okay, and this should be text and okay. Yeah, I don't know if this has to be like an inline flex. It could be just a regular flex, right? And this gap, we set it back to 6. and this should be also or text end maybe. You want the text to start at the end, same as this. I guess maybe it's same for all of them really. Let's see if that. Yeah. Yeah, so this is the case where I have to like go and um, maybe move some of this into individual components. Ooh. Okay, so okay, so um, really we have. Ooh, I guess we've settled on where we want it to be. We can feature settings, alarm sound. Let's see, maybe change this to like P2. Or maybe not. P2 is like too small. But it's okay. Let me go. Yeah, I have to correct this. It's it's not okay. So I have to change what is this? The height of this stuff. So add some padding to I guess really all of them. Padding that. So it's not that close to it. All right, okay, let's not do the styles yet. Okay, so let's just create. Okay, let's add a git source background. So let's this is a feature now. Create settings store and connect with storage. I guess add anything else. Create static settings view. Okay, now let's try to connect it to match view. Um, so go back to our settings store. Let's look at the default value. So we have, I guess it'll be 80 really, and 1800, and interval 60 notification reminder alert. Alert type. Alert type. Um, it's okay. Alert type. Let's create another type. Type alert would be notification alarm or both. I think right now notification and All right, so measurement, start time, end time. Yeah, let's see enabled. So let's try to fill it in, connect it to the form. Okay, so settings, we get our, oh wait, we have to get our settings. How do we get settings? Oh, yeah, so let's have a getter to get the settings. So we can subscribe to it, return desktop settings. So we have, yeah, settings equals stored up settings. Do I now get a store? Oh no, I'm in the wrong place. I need to go to settings. All right, so this would be, exact would be what is, um, settings dot enabled. Okay, nothing is breaking, so, and here would be settings dot, start time. Settings dot end time. You have to add event handlers for all of them. It would just be the same, really, because they would all have the same event, or well, close enough. Whatever value, just have to set in the key and the new value. And measurement value would be, I guess, settings on measurement. Here would be the value would be settings on goal. Settings on intake. Some of these I have to update. I mean replace. I don't know what we use for intake and all those. Says interval. It would be settings dot alert type. Reminder type. Alert. Let's go alert. Start time is 1800. Okay, then I messed up. This should be settings Start time. Oh no, this should be, and this should be 08. The rest are the same, I guess. Okay, like let's say I move this to change this to. Oh, wait a minute, what is this? Yeah, okay, that's an error. Why does why is it text like that? Is there like a default um let's look at time. If I is this affecting this? Is this the end time that's affecting? Maybe maybe I have to set up um no, okay, I don't think it is. Let's have a text small. Let's see if that fixes any of that. So that's crazy. Oh no. Okay, let's look at time input. Why is it so small? I mean, so big. Like if you look at this, it seems normal. Value. It's huge. It is huge. Oh no. Yeah, I guess I have to edit this really by myself. Let me see. Let me inspect it and see when this comes up, when it's clicked. Oh no, okay, so I have to, how do I make the font size? Line height, text, okay, so input. And if I change over it, and let's say it's active or focused, no, it doesn't allow me to show focus within. No, how do I? Okay, yeah, I'll look it up. Let's just confirm that everything is working. So if I change that and I change this, say to, I don't even know, 2200, yeah. change this to cop, and I change this to and every let's say. Then I close it and open it again. It should reset back. Yeah, okay. So it is connected. So what's left? This UI, this UI, this UI, this, some kind of padding. Same as this. I want it to be uniform height for the selects and inputs. I guess for every input, I want it to be the same at the same height. Even this, look how and this compared to this. Oh, maybe it's yeah. Why is it different? Is there? Okay, let me find the other select with one half. No, I don't think I changed too much on it. Oh no, this doesn't have a there's a text value for it. Text class. No, it doesn't affect this. Yeah, okay, let's make this justify between. And this would be, I guess, one half maybe. Could be one third as well. It does. No, it has to be one half. Oh, yeah. Let's make this to one half now instead. We better have a uniform. Oh, this is not one half, is it? Okay, yeah, we call it timer. I did one half, right? And this should be, maybe make this one half as well. Oh, yeah, it's not, it's the gap. This doesn't have the gap either. Oh, hmm. Should all line up. Okay, there it is. Now let's give them all the options. Okay, so it's connected. Everything's connected. Connected, yeah. It's not pretty, but it is. Okay, so now, okay, let's commit that. Yeah, change this to enabled, or I guess on off. All right, so we have a majority of what we want. Oh yeah, so we want to have handler for it, right? So we want handle input. So this is our main thing we want to update. Update setting, right? It takes a key value. The key we want to update and the value we want to set it up as. So really, all of these do have values, right? Start time will have a value and type name. Name should match. Okay, so we would have, so I guess event and const name value equals e dot target, right? And name, we're gonna rename it to key. So that's basically what we really need, store dot update setting. And now finding key. Oh no, it's not setting it. We want to rename it to key. And I think that's basically it. So on checkbox, I think it's, let me see, what's the event handler? On change, handle input. Yeah, it's gonna be event. I don't know what type it's gonna be. I think all of them have. Oh, let me see if all of them do have event type. Okay, so input type time. Let's see for example. Oh, I guess is this how? Yeah, so this I guess is how to style it. The inputs, the time inputs. Maybe we'll have to see. Oh no, that's outside of it. I don't know. It's not these actual values. It's fine. It just seems huge. Okay, what was I doing? Trying to determine if okay, all right. Or what was I trying to do? I'm trying to confirm that the event handler on it returns returns a value maybe. So if you have you can get the value, yeah, from the does it have okay, so for text it does have you can listen to it, I think, or just get the value on change. Oh, that's crazy. It doesn't really show. I think it's on change. Events, change and input, right? Change. Okay, so for I guess it's events are change and input. I don't know what kind of so so if it's input event input, you get the event on input. Maybe change. Yeah, on change should work. Same for I guess most of these on change. Yeah, I'm gonna have to put this on separate lines. Should have already set up Prettify to do this for me, but I'll just leave it like that for now. And then when I get, I think select also uses on change, so that should be fine. Yeah, I'll just copy this and do that and remove this and the same for this. Hopefully, I think they all use. Well, I'm only using inputs and word and select, right? Select probably has an unchanged as well, or not, maybe not. Line 48, I messed up somewhere. Oh no, it shouldn't be like that. Okay, where else did I mess up? No, those should be good. And this, yeah, stop closing. It shouldn't be. Is that no? It's still air. Wait, why would it still be airing? Event.data, data transfer, input type is composing. E.target.value. Yeah, it should. Okay. That's on input. Okay, let's go back to on change. I think I'm only using change. For input, select, and text area elements. So input, yeah, I'm only using input and select, right? What is there anything different? Input, select, input, select, input, select. No. Checkbox is still an input. We're in the user. Okay. On change, so it's a generic event, yeah. And then it has a value. Event dot target value. Let's try. Let's see what the error is. Reading enabled cannot read progress undefined reading enabled. No, I think that's old error. I hope. It's already error. Of undefined reading enabled. That's checkbox, right? Settings enabled. Name. Okay, let's see, console.log. Key and value. This doesn't change. Wondering why it's already. The specified value undefined does not conform to required format. All right, okay, let me see. This is another mistake here. All right, so you have on change, start time. Why not have it, right? Undefined chunk cannot be parsed or is out of range. Okay, let's look at time set property, node property equals value. Yeah, I'm not sure what. Well, if it's based on this, the format is H, M, M, or where 0 to 23, 0, 0 to 23, MM is 0, 0 to 59, and SS. So I only need hour, minute. Does not conform to required format. Why? But it does though. End time 1800. Start time 0800 00. Did I put in the wrong place maybe? Enabled setting start time. Setting end time. Oh no, okay, maybe that's one. There's two instances of that. Okay, how much time am I using time? So I have time. Start time. I don't think I'm doing anything wrong. Start time should be 08 colon 00, right? Same as end time. And I'm closing it properly, closing all of them properly. All closed properly. All closed properly. Let's try. Nope. Let me clear all the data I have. Okay, and then let's restart this. Or if I click, how is this wrong? Cannot read properly, so undefined. Reading enabled. Reading enabled. Okay, let's look at this. Enabled is true. Enabled, and I have it set up here. And it's most likely in the store. And in my settings view, I have it named enabled, and I use settings.enabled. And if I, let's view our settings. Oh, that's crazy. Settings is not returning anything. All right. Okay. Okay. What is settings? Getting? I mean, what's in our store then? Our store is empty still. Okay. All right. So we have our default data, and when we initiate it with our default settings, that's fine. And then we make a call to get settings, and then our response, we updated our settings. So are we even getting this? Okay, console.log, get settings, response, and let's just type in response. Let's see if we're communicating with our backend at all. Oh, no, we're not. Oh, our response is empty. So we're actually, when we call populate, our data here is empty. So let's go back to our background. Our background, so we call get settings. We await get state settings. So we set state to be data. So right here, hold data. Oh, it's only one value that's being set. No? Why is that? Key enabled value on. Oh, wait, what's going on? We have settings only on enabled is on. On? Wait, what? No, this is not the wrong. This is possibly the wrong settings then. Settings enabled on. Why would it be on? It's either true or false, right? Okay, so data. Okay, Okay, there's something off. Okay, let's close this. So, okay, let's see. First greater writable has all these values. Okay, so when we init, we call get settings. I guess we listen for this and then we get a response. So when we call populate, we call get settings and then data would be our default data currently. And then console.log update defaults. And our data would be our response is empty. Oh no. So I reset it to empty. Um, but if response doesn't exist, let's go back to background. If not response, or yeah, I would think it wouldn't return an empty object. It would just return null or something. Wow. The set settings data response. Only this value is going through. Just to, I want to make key enabled on value on. Wow, that's crazy. Okay, so where am I? I never call get settings, right? Set settings. Okay, so response settings enabled on. How's that the only? Okay, what is okay? Response settings enabled on. Where are all the other fields though? Look at writable or type settings, default settings of type setting. All right, so let's see. Get settings, get state settings. It's always just on, even if I go and delete it. So if I start from a clean slate, I go to settings, um, Chrome.storage local.clear. So it's undefined. Errors clear all. Okay, I think I see what's happening. So in our settings store, we first initialize it to our default settings, right? And then we try to populate it with, and populating means we're either going to either try to fetch the values from the setting store. If it's not existent, then we set it. We set it from our default parameters, default settings object. The issue is um, this happens in, I guess, in it's kind of a sequence where we have our store values, then we go to update it. I mean, to retrieve it from the Chrome storage, and but I think from before that happens, before we actually get that data back, we call update settings, and then this updates. I want to say it updates our storage again, and then that's the value returned. That's why we always get the only That's why we want to get our what's it called our values in store to just be either empty or the I guess undefined or usually just the enabled key. If you look at see. Yeah, let's just try to get all of it. So we have it's an empty it's an empty store. Yeah, I guess maybe. Yeah. Mm. So maybe okay. Because this form this up on input, it updates it. I guess even before or at least this changes. Wait, should this be checked? Should I be using the check property instead? Because I think this is the what's affecting it. Like as soon as this value changes, it it calls handle input. So let's search up checkbox. We can set a value for it, right? Yeah, what if I don't include the checked? Oh no. So how do I set the value? Okay, yeah. Okay, so that's why it's changing into on or off or something. So it says if the value attribute submitted, the default value for a checkbox is on. So the submitted value, in that case, we subscribe on. So maybe value would be having to be enabled, isn't it? Would that fix anything or no? Checked, indicating whether checkbox is checked by default. It does not indicate whether this checkbox is currently checked. No, this doesn't change anything. Um, this value is not gonna really change anything. So if I guess if key equals enabled, then really I want to get the checked value. Value would equal to okay, I think I fixed it. Let's see if there's any errors. Let's clear all the errors and retry. And now now let's see. It's unchecked. See how it looks in the store. Oh no. Or okay, value on. Okay, let's fix that. If if key equals enabled, value would be if it equals to on. I wonder if that means to return true. Oh, I guess it just check if it equals to on. Oh yeah, okay. And let's look at our storage value. Our settings is enable true, no false, I guess. It should be false. Let's try again. Updates. Okay, now let's see what it is. It's true. Oh, come on. Doing the opposite or what? So, yeah, let's comment this. Oh, I'm not even sending it. That's why. Okay, so I forgot. So, okay, let's go and see if we can make an alarm. And let's toggle this off. And now let's inspect. So it should alert that should be alarm. Alarm and enable this true still. How? Okay, let's enable this true. Enable is true. Okay, let's fix this. What's going on? So you have let's console log the key and value here. I guess the value doesn't equal. If value equals on, is it on input? I think that most of it is on change. Maybe they have to do with it. I'm using the wrong event handler. So I click this value on. Whoa, why is it on? It's always on? Okay, let me see. On change maybe? Yeah, let's go back to what it was. Is if it's checked. Okay, e dot target dot checked as checkbox, checkbox input. I don't know how this works. Input checkbox. No, I don't know what. What is okay? Let me look this up. Input type checkbox. Using checkbox inputs. Okay, so if it's I guess the only way I could check it is just maybe is equal to store dot settings. Settings. Not enabled to be the opposite, maybe. I set it to that. I don't know how else to do it because it's not usually. I guess that's usually what you do. You use the previous value. And the data to be true. All right, so and then I click on this. It should be false now. Yeah, okay, I guess that's it. That's the only Boolean value. All right, so we made good progress. I would like to think. So I guess maybe even this would have to be updated to something similar. I have to go back and confirm on the today's screen, the default view. Did I not? What else is there? One, do, 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 do. Okay, so that took some time. We're better for it. Alarm. Okay, I need this padding back. Or not padding, let's go back to, I need, oh no, it is padding bar I moved it. Okay, let's see. All right, so maybe there's one more option, I don't know. Or maybe just try to have this centered. No, I think it'll work out when I increase the sizes of this, all of them. Okay, so our plan today was just a UI and connection, right? Ooh, okay. So now that is complete, there are some fields where if I update this, I need to update it on today as well, on today's property. So that means, yeah, so if I update this to cup, today's measurements will also have to be in cup or whatever. And intake, if I update this intake value, the intake values for today would have to be the same. So that means next day as well, it have to be, when I create for the next day, it has to be based on the settings one. So it's two values, I guess, the goal and the intake and the measurement, really, just those three. And update the styling for this. This has to be fixed. That is crazy. That's probably like the maybe browser font size, but it can't be because it's like this seem regular sizing. But why would this be crazy like that? I should be able to fix it. So maybe it only shows up to like this long and it's way smaller. Okay, so it's a 3 hour stream already. So I guess today, today later on, it's only, oh, it's 3 o'clock already. All right, so yeah, later on today, maybe tomorrow, fix the styling for this, at least add some padding and stuff. Yeah, basically that. And then these three fields, make sync them with today's store and storage values. So when this updates the values for today's store update as well. And then also, so also when I guess when you get today and it's like a brand new day, so that means yeah, if I get today and there's no today key, I have to also fetch the state value from settings and get those three values and use them in today instead of just the defaults. And yeah, so that shouldn't be that hard. Maybe it's a 2 hour stream, maybe max. If it's like that, maybe I could come back and do it later tonight. All right, so I'm gonna take a end the stream right here. All right, so I'm just gonna say making good progress though. The UI is horrible, but it works, right? So yeah, so if I get this done today, is basically only the okay. What will be left after the full connection? Then I have to create an alarm. I mean, I guess notifications based on the interval and the start end time. So maybe every hour, I I create an alarm. So for an alarm, I guess maybe I have it to open the pop up. Maybe if you click on it, it opens a pop up, and it has a pop up icon. So you need to get an icon. So alarm notification. I don't know if it's the same thing or not, but it's probably yeah. So that maybe you just have to learn about it. I've never set up an alarm or notification. That might okay. Let's time box it to say maybe take a 3 hour session, or it's probably shorter because it's I'm not fiddling around with any UI and styling and stuff like that. Okay, but maybe I do have to. Yeah, but that okay. So set an alarm based on these values, and then if they update it, you update the start time and end time, or update an interval, then I have to maybe clear all the previous alarms and create new ones. Who knows? Yeah, that might take more. So alarms, and then that's basically the entire thing. The the what's it called? The only thing left, like I could probably release it after that, and then that review whatever that could be like a post release where you can review your archives. And it's not, and then Okay, data archives. We need a model to for this view just to explain what start time, end time measurement are, and maybe like a celebration screen when you reach the goal. I mean, yeah, when intake matches the goal or higher. Yeah, yeah. So I'm thinking, yeah, yeah, a good week. Then maybe another, no, maybe just a week. Maybe like in a couple of days, maybe 10 days, and then it should be finished to like a good state to publish. All right, so let's end it here now. For real this time.